The reply finally came back. No apology, no explanation, just casual, like you had not been waiting. Your thumb hovered for half a second. Then you made it easy. You answered warm, you answered fast, you acted normal too soon, and without saying it, you told them something. There is no cost here. You can leave me waiting, come back casual, and still get the same access. That is how the pattern survives. Not because they forgot your value, because your warmth never changed after they lowered their effort. And this is where most people miss the real moment. They think the disrespect happened when the message was ignored. But the deeper training happened after they returned. In the way you softened your face, in the way you replied like nothing happened, in the way you protected them from feeling the weight of their absence. You were not trying to reward them. You were trying not to seem dramatic. You were trying to keep the connection calm. But sometimes acting normal too fast does not protect peace. It protects the pattern. The mistake is not caring. Caring is not the problem. The mistake is moving from hurt to warmth before your behavior has registered what happened. You saw the delay. You felt that small drop in your chest. You checked the time once, then again. Maybe you told yourself not to overthink it. Then they came back with a simple line. Hey, what's up? No mention of the wait, no acknowledgement of the silence, no sign they understood the space they created, and your first instinct was to make the room comfortable again. So you smiled through the screen. You added warmth. No worries. All good. Ha ha ha, yeah, you did not pause long enough for your own disappointment to have a shape. You erased the evidence before they had to see it. That skipped pause matters, because people do not only hear your words, they read the speed of your return. When your warmth stays exactly the same, the other person does not feel the delay. They feel the easy return. That is the part you have to see clearly. Most people are not sitting there thinking, I can disrespect this person. Usually it is quieter than that. They notice what creates friction. They notice what does not. If they reply late and you become slower, calmer, more measured, something registers. Not punishment, information. But if they reply late and you rush to restore closeness, there is nothing for them to carry. The moment passes without weight. And this happens outside the phone too. Someone cancels at the last minute. You rearrange your evening immediately. Someone talks over you in a group. 10 minutes later, when they need help, you answer with the same openness. Someone forgets what mattered to you. You act easy again before they have to remember differently. Then you wonder why it keeps happening. Because nothing in the relationship had to slow down after they lowered consideration. If this hits home, subscribe. We are building a place for calm people who are tired of making disrespect comfortable. The first time, it feels small. A late reply, a casual return, a quick repair from you. But repeated enough, it becomes a rhythm. They delay, you absorb, they disappear. You welcome them back. They reduce effort, you increase understanding, and every time, the relationship learns a quiet rule. Your access does not change. That rule is powerful, because once someone believes access to you is always open, they stop treating it like something that requires care. Their replies get later, their tone gets lighter, their apology gets shorter. Sometimes it disappears completely. They do not come back with urgency because they already know the door is still open. They do not need better timing. They have your speed. They do not need more care. They have your forgiveness before they have even named the mistake. And this is where resentment begins. Not loudly, quietly. You keep being warm, but something inside you starts counting. This is the uncomfortable part. Your patience can become invisible when it has no edge. At first, patience is strength. You do not panic, you do not chase, you do not explode. But when patience always ends in immediate access, people stop reading it as restraint. They read it as availability. They begin to assume you will understand. You will wait. You will adjust. You will let the return be easy, and slowly you become predictable. Not peaceful, predictable. You become the person whose disappointment does not require a response, whose silence does not create reflection, whose patience does not create respect. It only keeps the door unlocked. That does not mean you caused their behavior, but your reaction may have removed the cost of repeating it. Some people did not respect your patience. They respected how little it interrupted their comfort. The correction is not to become cold. Coldness is still reaction. The correction is to stop rushing the return. When they come back casual after leaving you waiting, pause. Let the message sit, not as a game, as a return to yourself. Ask one quiet question before you answer. Do I want to restore full warmth right now, or do I want my behavior to reflect what actually happened? Then reduce the speed. Reduce the extra softness. Keep your dignity in the sentence. Instead of rushing with, "No worries, all good," try something calmer. "I saw your message. I will get back to you later," or "I'm available to talk tomorrow," or "I noticed the delay." Let's keep things clearer next time. No drama, no essay, no punishment, just a visible shift. You are not trying to make them suffer. You are letting the relationship feel reality. If they lower effort, access does not stay exactly the same. If they disappear, they do not return to instant warmth. If they treat you as optional, they do not receive the comfort of being treated as central. This is how restraint becomes visible. You do not have to beg people to value your time, but you do have to stop making it painless when they do not. You can be calm without being instantly available. You can be kind without rushing back into warmth. You can care without reopening the same door at the same speed. The point is not to punish the person who came back late. The point is to stop rewarding the comeback before there is any consideration behind it. Because when access has no pause, disrespect has no memory. So the next time the reply finally comes back casual, do not rush to prove you are easy. Pause. Let your answer come from dignity, not fear. You are not being cold. You are simply no longer making disrespect comfortable.